The second part of Wilma's experiment was measuring the amount of water that was actually in the river every day under various conditions. So to do this, her mom suggested using a PVC gauge that you could put in the middle of the channel and safely measure the depth of the water from the bank. It's not a big deal under low flow conditions. When they were out setting the gauge, it was nice and low and safe for them to get into the water and measure it. But under flood conditions, it wouldn't be safe to get into the water. So they wanted to make sure they had something that would work under both scenarios. So to set up the PVC pipe, what you're going to do is use either a yardstick or a tape measure. Set it along the length of your PVC pipe. Use a Sharpie marker at every 1-inch increment. Make a little dash. Turn your PVC pipe over 180 degrees and do the same thing. Then you'll be able to go around the perimeter of the PVC pipe and connect the two dots to have a nice continuous line. You're also going to want to, at every 6-inch increment, make a nice thick black line. And at every 1-foot increment, do a nice thick red line, either with Sharpie marker or I found that red duct tape shows up really well. So you can see here's a finished gauge, and you have your 1-foot increments with nice big numbers. So you have 3, 4, 5 shown here. At every 1/2-foot increment, you have a nice thick black line to also make it easily visible from the water's edge. And then you have these thinner 1-inch increments that'll help you get the smaller measurements as you're doing your monitoring. And then after you go out, you check your river gauge and you make a note in your notebook of exactly what your measurement was for that day. That's how you'll collect your water depth for your river channel.